Hello, welcome to Vango TV. Today we're going to be talking about the new addition to the Vango Airbeam range, the Skye Air 500. I'm Tim, I'm from Vango, and I'm going to walk you through some of the features of the Skye Air tents. Firstly, it uses the Vango Airbeam technology. Forget about bouncy castles, forget about blow-up unicorns. This is a very stable system. It replaces your fiberglass poles or your steel poles with an air tube. Vango developed the Airbeam technology over a period of 12 to 15 years before we brought it to market. So here's the first system, it works, and it means you have a very quick pitch to your tent. It's very stable, but also more importantly, it's very easy to take it back down again. So here we have a 5-person tent. It uses the Vango Sentinel Active fabric, which is a 3000mm hydrostatic head fabric. That means it's waterproof. It's fully taped. Also, every Vango tent is fire retardant and it's to ISO standards. Also, from a stability perspective, we use the Tente band system. Again, it's a Vango patent, and what that does, it's an internal bracing system that means that your tent is stable in all kinds of weathers. So let's have a look and see what we have in the bag. First of all, you have an oversized bag, so it will go back into it. Inside the bag, here we have your tent all neatly wrapped. So let me roll that out and reveal what we have inside. Of course, the tent will come with the required pegs, and more importantly, we have a two-way pump. The pump is a stirrup pump, so it will act and pump in the up and the down, and on the end of the pump is a specific attachment that will go onto the speed valve. Bit of that back later, which is where the pump pumps up the tent itself. Once we have unpacked the tent from its bag and its box, lay it out on the floor, peg out each 4 corners, and then we attach the pump to the speed valve. The speed valve is located conveniently on the Airbeam itself, and this is a one-way valve. The pump nozzle attaches simply like so, and you'll see that the beam itself will inflate. That's one pole. Then we move on to the second pole. Now we have your Skye Air tent pitched. The models available are the 500, which is a 5-person, and the 400, which is a 4-person tent. The design is a 3-pole tunnel, or should we say 3 Airbeam tunnel tent, which is one of the most stable designs and obviously one of the most easy to pitch. Because we're in the studio today, we've only pegged out just in the 4 corners, and we haven't put the guy lines on yet. But once you've done that, obviously that's how you'd pitch it when you were out in the field. So let's have a look inside. Big side door, so let's unzip and go in. The door has a C-shaped zip and will roll away to one side for easy access. An important feature of all tents, particularly we design these into our Vango tents, is ventilation, which will help eliminate the old friend condensation. So within the Skye Air we have upper vents which help the hot air circulate, and also at the rear. We also have 2 crystal clear windows. You see one on the left here, which is uncovered, and one on the right, which is covered. They both have covers on for privacy. Those are the privacy covers. Looking at the size of the bedroom has 2 doors, both of which are separate, so you can have half and half. And there you've got a generous size, queen size bedrooms, which are 60 centimetres wide. So family of 4, family of 5, you've got space there for your weekend or your week-long holiday. And then finally, looking at this system here, which is called Vango TBS, and what it provides is an internal bracing system against the wind, so triangulation. The end of the tension band coincides with a guy line point here, so actually your point of guy is going to be out here somewhere, which means you've got strength built into the tent. So here we are at the end of our nice weekend holiday, and we come to the sad bit, or should we say the fun bit, where we have to take the tent down. The difference with a Vango Airbeam tent is that you're letting the air out of the speed valves, and it is as simple as this. I'll start from the back and let them out. We don't need the pump anymore until next time we go camping, so we'll pop that to one side. Zip the door partly closed so that the air can still come out, and start here at the back. So undo the dust cover and very simply push and twist the valve, and that's the tent going down. Again, undo the dust cover, twist, and that's the tent coming down. Undo the dust cover, twist, and push, and that's the tent coming down. As simple as that. There's no pushing of poles, no arguing about who's pushing, no arguing about who's pulling. And now we'll fold the tent up and put it back in its bag. Now we've let all the air out of the tubes, this is the bit where we fold the tent up and put it back into the bag, and honestly it will fit. One little tip, remember where the valves are, because your final roll of the tent will be towards the valves on the beam. So taking one corner and fold to the middle. Taking the second corner and fold that one also to the middle. And then finally fold both parts on top of each other. And then just gradually roll the tent, squeezing the air, pop the tape back round just to tidy it up. And then a little tip, put the bag on the tent, not the tent in the bag. So here we have your tent all packed back in the bag. Two important things not to forget. Firstly, a bag of pegs, because you'll need those next time. And of course, all important, the pump for when you pitch your tent on your next camping adventure. So pop those all back into the bag. All packed ready. Your Skye Air 500 ready for your next camping trip. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.